I'm sitting down with Mr. Don Tapscott, CEO of Tapscott Group. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
Right. I understand that this is your first time to be at Expo, right?
Yes, it is.
So what is your impression of Expo?
Well, Expo's exceeding my expectations, which were high. I'm impressed by the global character, by the extraordinary innovation that's going on. I've learned a lot about KEPCO and what it's doing, and that's of interest. And I'm also very happy that the theme of blockchain, which I think is central to this industry, is front and center. And I'm happy to be giving the keynote address on that topic.
Right. So after that, you will deliver a speech, right, on blockchain?
Yes, in 6 minutes.
Okay. So this is your first time, and what is the impressive things at Expo?
Well, I like the idea of a marketplace for power, and KEPCO is doing some very advanced work on that. So when you think about it, these light bulbs are going to purchase power on an auction,
Right.
on a market for power. And then the bulb will pay for the power, and then because the bulb paid for the power, its reputation
Yes.
will be enhanced as a device that is trustworthy. And all of these activities are going to occur on a blockchain.
Right. So you mentioned that the blockchain, right? So I assume that for today you will deliver a special lecture on blockchain. So can you give us a little bit idea about the blockchain?
Sure.
Yes?
Well, this is a very big development
Right.
that's happening very, very fast. Most people haven't even heard about it. But blockchain is the underlying technology of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is one of thousands of different blockchains. And what this represents is an internet of value, the second era of the internet.
Right.
For 40 years, we've been exchanging information on the internet of information. But now we can exchange value, things like money, stocks, carbon credits, energy credits, carbon sequestrations, art, music,
Right.
even our identities, intellectual property, votes, can all be managed and transacted peer-to-peer without a powerful intermediary. And trust is not achieved by a big bank or a government or something. It's achieved by cryptography
That's right.
and by collaboration and by some very clever code. So that's why in our book, Blockchain Revolution, that I wrote with my son,
I know. Yes.
we call it the trust protocol because trust is native to the technology.
Right, you mentioned the trust, so I guess that, but well, public awareness of blockchain is unfortunately focused on the, I guess, virtual currency,
Yes.
ICOS, right? So
Right.
what is your opinion about that?
Well, first of all, the most important thing about blockchains is not that they enable a currency like Bitcoin. But there is something called, you mentioned it, an ICO.
Yes.
This refers to an initial coin offering. It's a way of early stage companies raising money through crowdfunding. And today, ICOs have raised more money in the world than all venture capital. So this is a development that needs some good regulation, but overall, it's a very, very positive thing that can help Korea or any country build an innovation economy. Because entrepreneurs don't have to go to venture capitalists anymore.
Yeah.
There are these extraordinary new ways of funding their business idea.
Right. I guess future has many things to deliver regarding with those kind of things. And I think it is better to wrap up our session. So could you give us a little bit suggestion for the next year? I mean, the Expo 2018.
Well, I think the themes being discussed next year, of this year, are good ones for next year. Blockchain, distributed energy, artificial intelligence, and rethinking how a power grid looks,
Yes.
how it operates, how transactions occur. And this is very exciting because we need to reinvent the power grid. The demand for power is growing. The fossil fuels are not a viable way of delivering that anymore. And the world is too unsustainable.
Right.
We need greener, more efficient, smarter power.
Yes.
And that's why an event like this is critical, not just to the power industry, but to the future of any country.
Okay. We are talking about the future, so how do you expect the energy market to be changed in the future?
Well, it will be unrecognizable. Your washing machine will buy power from the best source, and the best source may be the solar panel on your neighbor's roof. So we'll have all kinds of new forms of power. Batteries will play a big role in storing power. Power can become greener and more efficient. There will also be new ways of helping citizens be greener. For example, a company that I'm working with called Viridium is about to do a big ICO, and it's going to create all kinds of carbon credits and UN-sanctioned vehicles to encourage not just companies to be greener, but citizens.
Yes.
So any citizen in Korea ultimately will be able to buy a lawnmower and get some of these tokens with it. And the tokens are exchangeable and they're worth real money.
Yeah.
So this is a way of mobilizing the planet through economic incentives to be greener. And all of that is enabled by blockchain.
Okay. Thank you for sharing your ideas and your expertise as well as your precious time.
Well, thank you
I
very
hope
much.
you all the best for your topic and enjoy the rest of your stay here in Korea. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank you.
Bye.